Hello, this is just me quickly going over my EU setup whilst testing my new microphone. That's the main reason for this video. We'll see how the audio is. So we're going to go through EU, like I said, and we're going to go from higher time frames down to lower time frames and maybe get a little entry as well. In fact, I have got an entry, so we'll explain that now. So let's have a look. So this is the weekly chart, and then we're just marking up the weekly levels, the rejection points. Yeah, dead easy. Nothing special. And then all we're going to do is, if they've been broken, change them to a dotted line. And that's it. So as you can see, we are currently, let's have a look, somewhere around here. It broke the level there, rejected, broke the level here, from there. And that one was from there, so these become dotted. And then we're heading down to this level, which it's rejected a couple of times. Back up to these zones I've marked off. And that is it on the weekly. So potential targets is up here if it continues to break. We've got this level here, or this level here. And then obviously we go into an uptrend if it does that. Or back down and break this lower level down here. So then we're going to pop down to the daily level. Have a look at that. And the daily chart, sorry, not daily level. As you can see, the weekly levels are here, so we're a bit more zoomed in now. We had a double top rejection on the daily here. First point, second point, came down, and has formed all these nice little rejection areas here on the way down, giving us plenty of structure. Let's have a look. As you can see, it left this one and then came back quite a bit later on and rejected back down to this weekly level again, and now it's broken this zone on the daily. So let's have a look. So now we're currently in this region on the daily. So we'll drop to the H4 and see what's going on in this region. Bring this across. Hopefully the sound level is going to be okay on this and it's not picking up my keyboard and mouse too much. Like I said, it's just a quick test of the new microphone setup rather than the one built in here. So right, we're on the H4 now, and we're looking at this rejection level. So it came up to here. This is a daily zone, remember, and rejected again, and then price ran down here. So this is where we are at the moment, in this rejection level on the H4, and you can see it's forming breaker structures all the way down. So then we're looking to see if it's going to break that, I think, or if it breaks this and carries on down. For now, it's a little bit unknown. So we'll drop down to 2 hour, just to get a slightly more detailed picture. It's not much different from the H4, but as you can see, we've got these levels here, where it's come back up to 3 times on that one and rejected down these levels. And that's currently where we stand now. It's in these zones with potential for it to come back up to here. So knowing that we have potential for it to come back up to this level, just like it does on all these others normally, didn't on that one, admittedly. For the rejection, so we're looking for rejection up here, then in that sense, we're looking for a long. So we're going to drop down to the H1, see if that's any clearer for us, and zoom in a little bit more once again. So now we're in the H1, we're still looking at the same levels. This was the level, so we're looking for it to come back for a rejection on there, or within the higher time frame range. As you can see, we formed a W pattern here. I tend to find W patterns have a pullback back to the neck here, and then carry on. Not all the time, but quite often. There's your W. So people enter various levels, they tend to find they do that. This one hasn't, not on the H1 anyway. There's the level, it's come out and rejected quite quickly down to here. So it's a little bit of a concern for now, but we're not overly worried. Let's have a look. And we'll drop down to the M15, see if we can get an entry, which I have, obviously, as you can see. Let's have a look here. So there's our W pattern still from the higher time frame, targeting the H4, H1 levels there. we're in the daily level down here, which it's rejecting multiple times, almost in the daily zone. So until it breaks that to the low side, we're more expecting a pullback on the long side up to this level here. And so we're just looking for a reason to get in now. So yeah, we've got this neckline here, we've got multiple rejections and a W pattern breaking that. So we entered there. I actually got in a little bit better price than expected. This candle had to close first, and then I did a pullback to just above the 50% of the fib from there to there at the time, I think it was. But for whatever, anyway, we were looking for an entry and we're in there. Stop loss, that wasn't there at the time, remember? So these were the lows at the time. If I had more space, I would have preferred to put stop loss down here, but then that would have lowered my RR too much. Currently on a 2.4 R risk to reward ratio. So bringing the stop all the way down here would lower it all the way down to 1.4, not really making it worth the risk for me. So if we have a look at what's happening now, we've entered the trade. It had this big rejection down here, which was a little bit worrying and concerning, but it stopped there and is rejected. Hasn't broke these or taken my stop, so we're okay for now. The question now is whether it will start breaking these levels, in which case we're pretty safe, I would have thought then, because we can pull the stop at some point and trail up to profits. If it fails to break these levels here, or comes back to this level here, which is this blue neckline, and rejects, then it's probably time for me to get out. And I could probably get out probably around about there, near the halfway stop of my stop loss. So I'd only lose half the trade instead of full one. But obviously we're hoping it goes all the way to target. And that's it, it's just a quick video, just doing top-down analysis of euro dollar. Going from the weekly to the daily, to the 4 hour, to the 2 hour, to the 1 hour, and then entry on the M15. And that's it. Main reason just to test this microphone, but it's a good opportunity to show this trade setup at the same time. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.